Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and I have a great BOLO for you in this video. BOLO stands for Be on the Lookout. These are items that sell for a lot of money on eBay that you can actually find out there in the world at thrift stores, garage sales, consignment stores, wherever you are getting your eBay inventory. And in case you weren't aware, I am building a playlist on YouTube of my top 100 eBay BOLOs. They are organized in sections like you would find in a thrift store. So we've got clothing, shoes, baby stuff, toys, household items. And so it's very easy to pop over to this list and learn about what kinds of things you want to sell. Another feature of this list is that they are kept current. So when something doesn't work anymore or it's no longer a BOLO, I take that video down so that you're always getting current information. I do have all of this compiled into a list that you can print off that has photos of the items as well as the selling prices and other information that you would find helpful when looking for or selling these items. So that list is available in my premium content library. You can go join for a month just to grab this list, download it, see what's on there. I have 65 items on there at this time, which is February 11th, 2020, and I'm constantly updating it with items that aren't even on YouTube yet, so you get more information there than you get here. So all of that being said, I just want to let you know about this teaching tool that you can go to this playlist and watch these videos, or at least just look at the titles and the pictures to continue learning about these high profit scores you can sell on eBay. Okay, and now for the reason you clicked on this video in the first place. A few weeks ago, I asked on my Facebook group about the vintage OshKosh baby overalls and dresses and why they're selling for so much, because I kept seeing that coming up on the Money Making Mondays that people were selling these for so much money. And the detective in me wants to know why. So a few people answered and they kept saying, yeah, they do sell for that much. And right, I've seen that. And what's the underlying force there? What's happening to make these so valuable? So Josie said, I'm thinking because once a popular blogger or Instagram kid wears it, then everyone wants it. I've seen it happen with the most random items. And then Lara Christine said, floral vintage OshKosh overalls go for a lot. Plenty have gone to Asia. High demand there. Josie also said that there are two shops. One is called Darling Clementine and one is called Murray and Finn. List them for $40 to $50 each. A lot of Instagram moms are obsessed with them. I've sold quite a few. The denim, neutral corduroy, pinstripe are also very sought after. And Lara agreed. She has sold a pair for over $100. And then Kim said, I don't know why either, but I sell them and the only ones I'm getting high dollar on are the vintage made in USA floral or different prints. The plain vintage, $20 including shipping if you're lucky. I think every one of them was sent to Asia directly or through a freight forwarder, which a freight forwarder is when it's sent somewhere in the United States and then they ship items in bulk to their customers in other countries who have enlisted the help of the freight forwarder to find and buy very specific items for them, and then it gets shipped to them. So Dawn answered it for us. She said, I can answer this. People want to dress their little ones in vintage hipster festival fashion. I live down the street from and work at Coachella, the biggest music festival ever, and I see all the parents who bring their kids in those. It's in right now. People also buy them to recreate childhood photos with their own children. So let's go take a look on eBay at how much these sell for and what they look like so that you can be aware of this when you're out in thrift stores anyway. You can look for these to resell. I have put in the keywords OshKosh overalls. These are completed sold listings in descending order by price plus shipping. So we're starting off with the highest priced items, best case scenario. The first and second ones here are the strawberry dress, and my gut feeling is that this is a relisted item. Maybe the original purchaser did not follow through with payment, so either it was a second chance offer or something like that probably happened, so they sold a day apart. Or who knows, maybe the seller was fortunate enough to have two of them. No way for me to know. Anyway, the bottom line that we care about is the selling price was $350. OshKosh B'gosh vintage vest back strawberry dress size 6. $350 for a vintage child's dress. Next item was best offer, so we can't see the actual price. Obviously somewhere between $255 and $350. This fourth one here, rare OshKosh B'gosh girls 4T blue strawberry overalls, $255. It was an auction with 8 bids. Moving on down the list, the next item is an adult size, so we're going to skip over that. Vintage OshKosh B'gosh floral overalls 2T pink white stripes. This is a shorty overall one piece outfit, and it sold for $232.50. 30 bids, obviously an auction. The next item, rare vintage OshKosh B'gosh floral overalls 4T. These sold for $210.23. 24 bids on auction. Okay, moving right along. The next one, vintage OshKosh B'gosh floral overalls 18 months corduroy. Sold for $204 on auction with 19 bids. So the trend is put them on auction, because look at how many bids these are getting. 30 bids, 24 bids, 19 bids. The next one is 12 bids. The more bids you have is an indication of desirability of an item. More bids equals more bidders, and so that's going to drive your price up. The next one here, rare vintage OshKosh B'gosh vest back bib overalls, $198 with 12 bids on auction. Then we have another one that is a set. This one was a buy it now, so no auction. Vintage OshKosh 3T overalls and 4T shirts. So it was a mismatched set, weren't exactly the same sizes, and $200. Okay, there's adult sizes mixed in here just so you can see that those sell too, but I'm focusing on the kids because that seems to be the hot thing right now. The next one is vintage girls floral OshKosh B'gosh vest back overalls 5T. That one sold for $177.50 with 15 bids. So I think you get the idea here. I'm mentioning this because these would be really easy to spot in a thrift store. Even if you're not normally looking at the children's clothing, you could take an extra 10 minutes to walk up and down those aisles and see if you notice any of these floral prints. I would love to hear from any of you kids clothing sellers if you know more about what's going on with these. If you care to comment, that would be great. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck in your search. Bye.